So Alexander Povetkin and Michael Hunter fight to a 12-round split decision draw with a scorecard of 115, 113 for Povetkin, same score for 115, 113 for Hunter. And I don't like about this, David Diamante gave it away before he even announced the scorecard, because he paused when he said Glenn Fellman. He kind of looked for kind of a dramatic look and then said 114, 114. You could kind of already tell that was going to be an even scorecard. So yeah, even Steven fight, and that's really what it was, to be fair. The first round, Povetkin came out, and so did Hunter. Povetkin, I couldn't believe, I should say Hunter actually, I couldn't believe the speed difference. The speed difference in the opening, even 15 seconds, was apparent. And Hunter buzzed Povetkin with a right hand, and he had some success with the right hand in this fight. And it actually did look for all the world like, Jesus, maybe, is Povetkin that far gone that Hunter could maybe get him out of there in the first round? Povetkin, obviously, wily veteran, knew how to survive, was calm throughout, and Povetkin was very calm in this fight. Kept his composure, got through the first round, into the second round, and again, Hunter landed the right hand, put Povetkin on his back foot. Now, Povetkin in the second round, he did land the most telling shot, which was a good left hook on Hunter's chin. Hunter took it very well, but I still thought that Hunter took the first 2 rounds. I'm watching this on the Zone, and I think by the end of the fight, the Zone had Povetkin winning. You know, my general consensus at the end of this fight was it was close. You could have given it to either man. Personally, if I had to pick a winner, because I wasn't scoring this, but I maybe would have given it to Povetkin. I thought maybe he did just that little bit more, but I really don't have any issue with this fight being a draw, or to Hunter or whoever. To be perfectly frank, it was a very close fight. There was a lot of even Steven rounds. The big talking point in this fight will be the 4th round, in which Povetkin landed a left hook on Michael Hunter, and Michael Hunter kind of fell back into the ropes. Now, the DAZN commentators both agree that the referee shouldn't have called it a knockdown, and referee Steve Gray didn't call it a knockdown. Me personally haven't seen it, and haven't seen it on the replay. I think, in my opinion, that was a mistake. I think the referee should have called it a knockdown. I do think that the ropes, if the ropes hadn't have been there, a bit like when Povetkin fought Price and got the count, if the ropes hadn't have been there, would Hunter have gone down? And I think he would have. So obviously Hunter got back up, and well, Hunter actually, he wasn't down, but Hunter obviously survived the 4th round, because it was a hairy round, because he was definitely buzzed a bit in that fight. But something that I noticed that Hunter was doing, but he wasn't doing enough of, and he was having success when he was doing it, was he was jabbing to Povetkin's body. Not even hooks to the body or right hands to the body, he was just jabbing to Povetkin's body. Whenever he was jabbing to the body, he was having success, and he was leading Povetkin onto more power shots to the head. So that was a tactic that I think Hunter should have employed a lot more, because whenever he was doing it, he was having success, and the body punching from Hunter was very good in this fight when he did go to the body, because whenever he did go to the body, it looked like he was bothering Povetkin. I think that Hunter was too intent on getting a knockout, and I think he was too intent on headhunting Povetkin as opposed to staying to the body, because if he targeted the body a bit more, I think he really could have done a lot more work to Povetkin, because Povetkin, we know, 40 years old, 40-year-old feet, you want to take those legs away. But doesn't have the greatest stamina in the world, as we've seen in the past. So if you really commit to Povetkin's body, a bit like what AJ did when they fought last year, because AJ was jabbing a lot to Povetkin's body, which really took the feet away from Povetkin. I think Hunter missed a step there by not doing a bit more of that. As we went into the championship rounds, Hunter again landed a good body shot to Povetkin and hurt Povetkin to the body, but then followed up with a great right hand to the head, which put Povetkin right on the back foot. Also landed some good uppercuts in that round. There was a few kind of comments at ringside, should that 11th round have been a 10-8 to Hunter? It definitely was it was a Michael Hunter round, and he was definitely extremely competitive in that round. He landed plenty of shots on Povetkin, enough to give him a 10-8. Not in my opinion anyway. Not enough in my opinion. So obviously we're going into the 12th round. Personally, I felt that Povetkin took the 12th round. I think both guys were spent by the end of it, but I think Hunter, he threw a great deal into that 11th round, and I think he really did empty. I think he sold out in that 11th round. I think he emptied the tank trying to get Povetkin out of there in that 11th round. He didn't really have much left for the 12th, and definitely I got the impression by the end of this fight that this was close. You know, I thought it would be a close fight. You could kind of tell when they take a little bit longer to, you know, tally up the scorecards, what's going to happen. That's one of the reasons why I was so convinced that Ryder versus Smith would be a Smith decision, because they had the decision like that literally, whereas this was a lot longer. And as I said, you know, personally it's a draw. Neither guy takes the L. I don't think either man has ever had a draw on their resume, as I'm aware of anyway. So it's a draw for both guys. Personally, I wouldn't mind seeing this fight again, because I thought it was a great fight. I thought it was fun to watch. It was entertaining. And personally, you know, if there was a rematch, I wouldn't be against seeing that, in my opinion. It was fun to watch. Both guys, you know, not the biggest heavyweights in the world. You know, Hunter really should have used the speed a bit more, because in the first round I think the speed really did take Povetkin by surprise. I think that's why he had so much success in that first round, because I think just Povetkin was just not ready for that speed. You know, the last time Povetkin fought someone as small as, well, I say as small, but someone coming up from cruiserweight, the last time Povetkin fought someone like that was Marco Huck, and to be fair, that was quite a close fight as well. But Michael Hunter, a lot more speed in him, and probably has a bit more punching power as well. And yeah, he really, I think, in that first round, I think he surprised Povetkin. And, you know, as I said, it was a decent fight throughout. Draw, can't really complain. Personally, I thought Povetkin just done enough to nick it, but I've no issue with a draw. I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch, which I think that we may likely see in the new year. So let me know what you think down below. How did you enjoy this fight? Thoughts on it? Let me know what you think. Main event coming up. Can't wait for this fight. Can't wait for the main event. Hype for that. Let me know what you think down below. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. Subscribe for new, of course. And as always, I will talk to you after.